coworker, her brother passed away yesterday after getting the COVID shot. Came home, got the COVID shot sometime over the weekend. Just to put a timeline on things. Wasn't immediate. Got the COVID shot sometime over the weekend. Now I say Thursday or Friday. On Monday evening, he decided to come over with a good spirit, talking like normal. Sat down at the table, talking with family members. In mid-sentence, he stopped talking, leaned over, fell on the floor, and died. Like a electromagnetic pulse just hit him. Poof. No pulse, no heartbeat, no breathing, no response. And I said that was similar to how my cousin passed. He said he wasn't feeling well, went and laid down. He also got the vaccine shot maybe 4 days prior. And when his girlfriend went to turn on the water faucet to put the water in the cup, just as fast as she turned the knob, he fell out of the bed, onto the floor, dead. And this has happened before with this show. We've said something, nobody believed it, and then when it becomes 100 people that passed out and died, 2,000 people that passed out and died, 7,000 people that passed out and died. Oh, there must be something wrong with the COVID shot. You know, does it really take 7,000 people to die before you start saying, there's a pattern here? But I ain't going to say nothing more about it. I'm not going to say nothing more about it. You do what you do. In the meantime, Green has pulled his parachute, popped in his feet. Say hello, Green Bean.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good night to all. Let's get things started. Sorry for the person that died. Yes, sorry for the paper airplane. Wow. The stories get bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah, but nobody's listening. I guess when white people start falling like flies, they'll act a little faster.
Wow.
Even with me, I went to pick up a prescription. A doctor wrote me 6 prescriptions, healthy prescriptions, like vitamin D is one of them, just to name a few. And when I get home and open the bag, there's 7 bottles in the bag. Now, I look at the paper. I have all 6 accounted for because they put the paper on the bag to tell you what each pill is about and what each pill does. However, with this particular pill, it's not on my list where my name and address should be. Somebody took a black marker and scratched it off. So I haven't taken any because I'm a skeptic. I don't know whose name is that's on it. I don't know what it's for. And I don't know who wrote it. Because where my doctor's name would be, my doctor's name is not there. Somebody named, I don't want to say the name over there. But looks like a German or a Chinese name, 21121. Now, there's no reason for this to be in the bag. Now, maybe it was left behind in the bag, but I doubt it because the bag was stapled shut. Anyway, the prescription is for Adderall. And from what I understand, uh, is for people who suffer from some type of mental illness, like ADHD and such. And it's a stimulant. So they'll have you hyper off your ass. It'll just be, I don't need that. And the side effect is that it messes with you downstairs. Now, I was telling somebody the other day I didn't want the vaccine because it messes downstairs. And a young lady told me at my age, I shouldn't be worried about no downstairs. But I don't want anything messing with my downstairs or my upstairs. And it definitely says it creates or causes erectile dysfunction. So, but that's not why I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it because it seems highly addictive, and the side effects are worse when you stop taking it than when you start taking it. So it's just going to stay there on the top. And I feel like maybe somebody thought that a delivery person was coming to pick up the prescription, and the Adderall was for them. Because why would it, Now, let me try and look at another. All of these others have my doctor's name on it. Silu. So I trust it coming from Silu. But this one doesn't say Silu. So I'm not sure what that is, how they got it. But I'm certain, I'm 85% certain that it was put in there on purpose and put in there to kill me. No side effects are severe side effects. You hear about children all the time in college come on, well, I take Adderall to help me study. I take Adderall to help me there. But it's a prescription drug. It's a narcotic, basically. No thanks. Play around. But that's definitely how they got rid of people like Elijah Muhammad. That's what his medication. He didn't know what he was taking. Or he was supposed to be taking something. And here we have people taking this vaccine shot faster than ever. That opened up, and it opened up the stadium. So now you can go to the stadium in mass quantities and get the shot. I'm going to say this. We're going to take a break. Back in the days of the occupation, when they were capturing POWs and capturing white-faced Jews, they put them in these concentration camps. They put them in warehouses, put them in barns. They were all isolated by gender, by hair color, by age. Children in one area, elderly within another area. They isolated them to slim pickings. And they would have them in this warehouse, would be shower heads. So they would pull the chain, and depending on the flip of a coin, sometimes water came out, sometimes gas came out. When lemon gas came out, I call it lemon gas because it was a lemony smell, cyanide. When gas came out, They were already dead. There was no way to reverse it because it's already in your lungs, and it was toxic. Today, they're doing the same thing. This time they're using needles and not gas. And I get it. We have a population problem that will flip this world out of orbit because it's so heavy and overpopulated. The entire world, not just America, the entire world has too many people on the planet. People popping babies, people living too long. I get it. I understand. Food. You don't have enough chicken in the world to feed all these people. But everybody got a chicken box. Cloning food to make enough food for everybody else. Breastfeed. They don't have enough formula for the children. So now everybody's going back into the titty milk. So that's where we at. Open your eyes and look. Don't take my word for it. Open your eyes and look. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Black History Minute. Keep it locked where you got it. We'll be right back at 2 and 2. Thanks for listening.
Through the garden, you better watch your back. Well, I beg your pardon for the straight and narrow track. If you walk with Jesus, he'll save your soul. You gotta keep the devil down in the hole. All the angels sing about Jesus' mighty soul, and they cheer you with their wings. Keep you close to the Lord. Don't pay heed to temptation, or his hands are so cold. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole.
Welcome back to Baltimore's Talking Live. Your host, Dr. Q, co-host is me, Aaron Green, and I'm going to give you a Black History Minute. Today's Black History Minute is Louis Stokes. Is Ohio's first African-American congressman. Louis Stokes was born in Charles and Louise Stokes on this day on the 23rd in 1925 in Cleveland, Ohio, where he attended public schools and before that joined the U.S. Armed Forces. And after that, got a career in Congress. Louise L. Stokes, this is your Black History Minutes. Over to Dr. Q for That's Unbelievable.
Well, I think discuss that's unbelievable versus vaccination. Say it again, though. It's unbelievable how a lot of these people are taking this COVID, black people, taking the COVID shot, dropping things like flies. It could be a coincidence. But how many coincidences are going to take for you to decide it's related? How many people do I got to drop dead from a shot before you say, oh, Dr. Q died from the COVID shot? How many times are you going to ignore Dr. Fauci? He said, whether you wear the mask or not, you still going to get the coat.